T. Schweigert from lanksports.com here with your 2-minute drill for Friday night's Ella League Section 2 clash between Cocalico and Solanco, which will kick off at 7:30 p.m. in Quarryville. This is a must-win game for Solanco, which is trying to sneak into the District 3 Class 3A playoffs in the final week of the regular season. The Golden Mules are 5-4 overall, and they need to win over Cocalico and hope for some outside help in order to get into the bracket. Cocalico has already clinched one of the 16 AAA playoff berths, but the Eagles are playing for something as well. If they can knock off Solanco on Friday, they'll wrap up a home game in the first round of the playoffs, which is something you definitely want. The Eagles are 7-2 overall and coming off an impressive 21-14 win over Conestoga Valley last week. They're getting healthy at the right time as quarterback/safety Matt Carty is back in the lineup. He missed 2 games with what is reported to be an ankle injury. With him back in the lineup, that offense really hums along for Cocalico. They're ranked 3rd in the league, averaging 365 yards per game, and a lot of that comes with Carty running that option attack of theirs. He also plays safety on defense, as I said, and he's a vital part of that secondary, so they really missed him when he was gone. Still, the main cog in that offense is running back Austin Hartman, who has 1,200 yards and 17 touchdowns on the season. He's the guy that Solanco is really going to have to key on if they want to slow down that Cocalico attack. The Mules rely more on the ground game than even Cocalico does, which is saying something when you look at the Eagles' stats. The top rusher for Solanco is running back BJ Ank, who is coming off a 214-yard performance in last week's win over Garden Spot. He's got 826 yards and 5 touchdowns on 79 carries this season, which puts his average yards per carry right over 10. Still, I like Cocalico in this one. The Eagles have a better defense than Solanco, and last week they held Kevin Kelly of CV, the league's rushing leader, to 113 yards on the ground. That sounds pretty good for Kelly until you realize he had been averaging 210 yards per game on the ground going into that one. Solanco's going to be hard-pressed to move the ball on that Cocalico defense, but we'll see if the Golden Mules can prove me wrong on Friday night.